What is going on, guys? We are back today playing some more NHL 19, and we're going to be doing a draft in franchise mode, fantasy draft, where we go out here and we're going to draft the highest paid possible team out there by drafting the highest paid players out there. So every single round, we're going to go out there and we are going to draft the highest paid player out there available. We have the 18th pick in the draft right there, somewhere around the middle, so it isn't terrible, it isn't great. We're going to see how this team does, though. We're going to grab all these players, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the season. So let's go ahead, pick some bad boys up right away here. Starting over here, we're going, and it's looking like John Tavares. Spoiler alert, I may have looked already, but you know what? I had to look, right? I had to see how many expensive players are out there. And John Tavares is making $11 million a year. Not a bad sentiment to have. I don't know. Maybe Kopitar would be nice. John Tavares, not somebody to complain too much about, though. Am I right? He is definitely the highest paid player. I have to keep in mind, though, that you can go out there and you'll see the goaltenders creep up there just a little bit as well. We will make one rule, though. Once we have a goaltender, we have a goaltender. We don't have to keep grabbing goaltenders at the top of the list. But right now, Anze Kopitar and Johnny Tays are both out there. They're just going to leave these guys out here. You know why? Because they're expensive and they're old. They're like, you can have the old guys. I'll take them. We're just trying to win right now anyway. Who is the most expensive goalie? Right now, it is Lundqvist at 8.5 mil. So, all right, we don't have to take a goalie yet. Back to the forwards. That might come back to bite us in the butt, to be honest. But as of right now, the most expensive player out there is Johnny Tays. We're missing out on Kopitar. I really would like to get Kopitar, and we can't have him. A 90 overall. Instead, we're going to settle for that 87. That's going to kill us, actually. That's going to hurt. So close to getting that 80s, 90 overall. And instead, we have to settle for Jonathan Tays. Great defensive centerman. Now we have two centers. We just missed out on Brent Burns, too. We're in the third round. Aho is going ahead of Brent Burns. A little bit surprised to see that one. Should I be, though? I mean, Aho younger, Burns older. I can understand, kind of, not really. Oh, no. Speaking of older, we're going to Corey Perry, and we're getting bit in the butt again. Getzlav, just under Corey Perry's an 88. We're going to have to take Corey Perry, though, at the 85. I got to go out here and look real quick, though. The goaltenders, once again, make sure there's no 8 mil goalies. 8.5 mil for Lundqvist. Where do we draw the line here? I don't remember how much Corey Perry was, to be quite honest. I thought he was 8.5 also. I guess we go, oh, he's 8.625. All right, he answered that question. Thanks, Corey Perry. So now we got ourselves a winger. We have two centers. No defense. I guess defense isn't needed around here. We're just going to outscore them, hopefully. We got a pretty solid first and second line center, to be completely honest. So we got that going for us. Come on, somebody more expensive that's good. Somebody that's good and more expensive. Is Dustin Byfuglien going to be the winner for us? Come on, Big Daddy. No. Ryan Johansson. Who in the world paid you $8 million a year? Once again, we got a third-line center. We're just missing out on that really good player by 2 overall points. Good ad, Byfuglien. Got to take Ryan Johansson. I mean, that's a good consolation prize, but we need some defense pretty badly right now, and we do not have any. Thankfully, all these guys are going out there. They're taking the younger players. That's leaving us some of the older guys. Hopefully, Duncan Keith's old and out there for us. I doubt it. Zach Parise. Speaking of old and out there, nobody wants the forwards. We're taking Zach Parise, 34 years old. We're getting really close to some very high overpaid players with some low overalls. We're seeing Bobby Ryan, Krejci's creeping in there. We can only hope and pray somebody takes one of them guys before we have to take him, but I don't think it's going to happen. This is where it's going to get sticky for us. I did not look at goaltenders. I told you we have to look at goaltenders, and we didn't do it. I knew I'd forget it. What are we at? 7.5 mil for Spezza. This is a perfect time to hope there's an expensive goalie out there. And Lundqvist is. All right, perfect. Sorry, Spezza. We got to take Lundqvist. He's an expensive goalie. 88 overall. Pretty solid for our team, too. Should have taken him the round before, but we'll make it work. I don't think anybody's going to take Parise already that early anyways. Low's overall was. Come on, big money. Right here, big money. Super big whammy. And it is a giant whammy, to say the least. Jason Spezza, a 79 overall. He's probably going on our third line. And we are paying him some ridiculous cash right now, aren't we, Dallas? That's all right. They can still afford Sagan. That's all that matters. They got Sagan. They got Ben. They're just throwing money around. Maybe they could have saved that for, like, Klingberg. Is Klingberg getting paid? He's got to be getting paid. He's been in the league for more than 3 years, right? How much is he getting paid, though? It might be good money. David Krejci's coming up next, an 83 overall. I can live with that. I can't live with the fact that we still do not have any defensemen. Dion Phaneuf's coming in there. He's coming in to being our first line defenseman. Our defense is not going to be pretty. It ain't going to be pretty at all. It's going to be all right, though. That's all right. We got some forwards. Oh, we're getting Chara, actually. I lied. Who am I kidding? Chara's not the top one right now. It is Bobby Ryan. We have to take Bobby Ryan. We don't even get a grab D-men yet. Can we at least start squeaking in some D-men here, EA? Please, somebody pick up one of these forwards. So we don't have to keep taking the jersey boys like Bobby Ryan. We can save them for later. Grab the D-men right now, but it's not happening. It is not happening. Come on, defense right here. Stick me with it. Dion Phaneuf, baby. Oh, yeah, the first liner, Dion Phaneuf. It's been working so great to put him on the first line. Am I right? Come on. Give us Brent Seabrook. Make you feel a little bit better about this. There's some 84 overalls out there still. We can't quite grab them. Zetterberg, Thornton, they'd be great to have. I'm surprised they're not getting paid a little bit more. They are getting older. We are coming up in there, though, to going and getting guys like Patrick Marleau. Zetterberg's creeping in here. For now, though, we have Seabrook. Our first line D pair is looking like Seabrook. It's looking like Phaneuf. We got to get better. And we're not going to get better. We are way too deep in this draft. We're in round 12. Probably a bunch of duds out there right now. Overall-wise, I don't want to disrespect anybody's favorite players or anything, but as far as overalls are concerned, probably a lot of duds. Patrick Marleau, speaking of which, we had to take an 82 overall, who is nearly 40 years old. Why I'm not surprised nobody wants him. We might be able to squeak in Zetterberg in the next round. No, that might help us out a little bit. He's still an 84 overall. We're not getting terrible overall players when you stop and think about it. We just don't have any defense. And last time I checked, defense does win championships. But you know what? Maybe we can get to the playoffs without the defense. Somebody would take Zetterberg. They took Zetterberg and they leave us with Louis Eriksson, who last time I checked is still worth Tyler Seguin. So I guess it works out a little bit. Wow, I thought we was getting Zetterberg. We bummed out for that one. Should have had it. Should have had Zetterberg. We didn't get him. Come on, defense. We're going to need some defense very shortly. When we max out forwards, we're going to take defense. David Backes, speaking of not young players, 34 years old. You're making $6 million a year. Boychuk's also making $6 million. They're both making $6 million. We're going to take Boychuk because we do need defense, and they're both the same price. And I feel like we're not cheating there. So we're taking Boychuk. Defense definitely still needs a lot of work. Should get a good draft pick out of this at least. You know what I was thinking? I haven't got to talk to you guys about it, and I was going to bring it up, and that is I want to do what I've been thinking about doing, and that's not bringing up my profile, but I was thinking about doing a Legends franchise mode, and I wanted to get opinions on this by everybody, and I waited way too long in the video, and everybody's probably bored and clicked off already, but I wanted to get opinions by people of whether they wanted to see me try to put, because see, the thing is there's like 200 Legends, isn't there? There's 200, 150. If I got the list of Legends, I don't even know if I can create that many. Maybe I can create one for every team. I don't know if you're allowed to create over 30 players or not. Create as many of them as I can. If it's only 30, 31, and I'll make one for every single team. And do a Legends franchise mode type or series where we go out there and we do a franchise with all the Legends in it. Again, like I said, I'd like to know your opinion on it, though, because it's obviously going to take, like, forever. Speaking quite frank, it'll take forever to go out there if you really do have to make like 80, 90, 100 of them if you're allowed to. It will take a long time to go out there and make all them Legends, so I don't really want to put hours and hours and hours and nobody wants to see it. So please do let me know what you're thinking on that. If you want to see something like that, that'd be great. I think it'd be interesting, something different to try to do. If we go into those times, it'd be really, really nice if we could go out there and get a guy like Matt Cool. Oh, wrong direction. We're looking at age here, or, you know, again, a little too old. But I think it'd be a great idea to go out there, do something different. Maybe, like I said, though, if you don't want to see it, you don't want to see it. I just thought, I don't know. Great time for downloadable rosters, though. That's what I was going to say. I got distracted. I got looking at Matt Colon. We get the downloadable rosters, and all of a sudden you don't have to worry about that so much. But we don't have downloadable rosters, so we can't. Somebody who does do that, now that I think about that, that takes a lot of time. Props to the guys that give you the downloadable rosters that are fun to use. Or if you was even allowed to just put Legends on teams, that'd be a bonus, too. I can't believe you can't do that. I'm surprised there wasn't an update where you can do that. There might have been. I doubt it, though. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure it'd be too big of an update. Zajac, you are more expensive than Mark Stahl. Are you serious right now? I gotta take Zajac. How many players do we have? Is it time to start taking forwards and backup goalies? We better take a backup goalie soon. I've been waiting way too long. Should have taken one a while ago. Hank's getting a little bit old. Let's go out there and grab ourselves a backup goalie real quick here. Most expensive backup goalie. Oh, there's some goalies out here still. Some Sollies. Craig Anderson, he can do us some work. I'm proud of Craig Anderson. He can do it. We'll be all right. Okay, so we are very far behind on defense. I think we're going to have to go out there and possibly grab one. We'll see where we're at in the salary. I do want to follow the rules the best we can. Okay, Mark Stahl at the top. We don't have to worry about it so much then. So there's our second line. Second line of Mark Stahl, and I don't remember who our the defenseman is. I completely forget, to be honest. It is... That is not our team. I was looking at the wrong team. I didn't know it brought up the other teams, too. That's fancy this year. It just doesn't bring up yours. It brings up everyone's. We're loading a little bit slow. We was flying through this draft. I guess it's getting a little bit difficult for people. We had Mark Stahl, and we ain't taking a defenseman in a while. Hopefully there's another one out here on the draft board for us. We need an expensive D-man. Can you hook us up, EA? No, we have Jason Pominville. You have to take him. Okay, I'll take Jason Pominville as you wish. He's only 35 years old. This round, no, we do have to take a defenseman. How do we got? We got 8 of 6 on the centers, 3 of 6 on the wings, 5 of 6 on the other wing. Yeah, we got to take some defensemen here. We're looking pretty good for the most part for a lot of these bad boys, but we do have to continue the draft, of course. We will go out there and, okay, we'll take McDonald. Downtown Green, actually. I lied because he's 5 mil also. Okay, we'll take Green. So now we have 5 defensemen. I do want to make sure we get the defenseman, like I said. We'll go out here and take a forward this time, no. We only need 1 more D-man to make the starting roster, so we'll be all right there. As far as forwards are concerned, we still need to go out there and pay Andrew Ladd. All right. 80 overall is all Andrew Ladd is, but we'll take it. Take it. We're still rocking a lot of 80-plus overall, so that's always a bonus in this draft. A lot of people are drafting the young guys looking towards the future, so we're snagging up some of these older guys with still a solid overall. And then there's Bolin, who has AHL top 6 potential, and Nathan Horton, who hasn't touched the ice in 6 million years. He's only 33 years old still. Right, we're going to take another defenseman. I want to make sure we get the defenseman. How many rounds are there? Does it show you how many rounds there are? Oh, it does. Perfect. There's 32 rounds, and we are not on that round. We are on round 27? 24? We got all kinds of rounds left. I do not know where we're at. We're on round 25. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go out here. We're going to pick up our last defenseman. We will do 1 more round right here for you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and for the final 5 rounds, I'll go ahead and grab up all of the, we'll take McDonald, that's McQuaid. McDonald, we'll grab McDonald. We'll grab 1 more forward, and then I'll go ahead and finish up this draft, and then jump back into the video so you guys don't have to watch me pick up all these players that are getting extremely, extremely overpaid. Unless you're into that kind of thing, right? Because we're going to be getting Nathan Horton. That's a bonus. All right, our draft is complete. We're going to take a goalie with the last pick, apparently. We got all the expensive boys out there that don't really play anymore. We got Hossa, we got Horton, David Clarkson. That's 3 guys we're going to be paying about $15 million a year to not even touch the NHL ice. They're on Franz Nielsen, Mark Molson, Yaroslav Halak. We got some studs down there in the bottom of the draft. Here is our lines. They're actually looking pretty nice. As far as forwards are concerned, at some point in time, we have a pretty elite lineup. Corey Perry, John Tavares, Zach Parise, Ryan Johansson, Johnny Taves, Patrick Marleau, Bobby Ryan, Krejci, Erickson, Callahan, Backus, Brown. We have a pretty solid team. Why is Dustin Brown on our team? Is he in the AHL? Did we draft Dustin Brown? I don't remember doing it. We must have been talking when we drafted him. Then Seabrook, Boydchuk, Mark Stolf, enough. We got Jason Pominville on the 3rd line, apparently. I tried to grab a 6th defenseman, and EA's like, you got to take a goalie. What? This is your best lines, Dubinsky and Pominville? Hang on a second. There is definitely defensemen out here. There definitely isn't. Okay. So they sent our D-men to the AHL? Yeah, they did. Perfect. Whatever. If that's what you want, EA, we'll put forwards in there because we did a bad job drafting. Sure. Makes sense. You know everything. We're going to do it. Because why not? EA says so. You have to follow by EA's rules. They want forwards at defense. You got to put them at defense. It's Doobie. What can you want? You go ahead and look at our team here. I'll show you real quick. We have $148 million on the total salary. That is not bad. That's solid. Really? We're only owing $127 million the next year. Not bad. Our lowest paid player is $5 million. We got some guys in the system too. They ain't even talking about them guys. What's our system charging us? Only about $47 million. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get this going. So here we go. Let's start this season. We are not that far away from the hockey season starting. A little over a week, right? Looks like it. Blue Jackets are starting on Thursday the 4th, and today is the 25th. Yeah, a little over a week. Not having a too bad of a season so far. 39-26. Great way to end the season for our Blue Jackets that are very, 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 very overpaid. It's alright, though. They're actually making some pretty good money, but they're actually coming out there and cashing in. I mean, they're not doing bad. I think we're going to make the playoffs. We're going to find out before we back out here. I mean, we ended on a 4-game winning streak plus some points, going up against the New Jersey Devils in the first round. So we actually had a pretty solid season. A little bit more surprising than I thought. I guess we're not really built for the future, but we're built for right now. And that's kind of why we're actually doing rather decent. Even though we're out there playing a bunch of guys like Corey Perry to drop 80 points. Hello, Corey Perry. What a resurgence of a career. John Tavares, 75. 64 out of Taves, 51 out of Parise, Krejci 50 out of Johansson, 43 out of Erickson, 37 out of Ryan, Bobby type, and as far as the defense is concerned, and oh, Pominville, come on, man. You didn't get a play? So EA updated it and didn't let Pominville play on the defense. That was kind of disrespectful. I was hoping it would, and McDonald finally made it back up there, and so did Phaneuf. 4 points out of Brent Seabrook. How'd the goaltending do? Lundqvist, are you the reason we did good? 38, 21, and 8 with a 918 save percentage. Pretty solid season for the 37-year-old. It's up there at the top. I thought it was up there at the top somewhere. 45, 26, and 11. That's over 100 points. Finished third in the division, though. A very, very tough division this year. Carolina Hurricanes sim up really well in franchise modes, I've been noticing. Well, I guess this wasn't really a sim up. They all drafted a team. St. Louis Blues, Hurricanes, Predators, Avalanche, Devils, Stars, Blue Jackets. I just realized that we're over here looking at the standings, but it's a bunch of drafted teams, so obviously they're going to be a little bit mishaps here when you see the teams like the Penguins miss and the Capitals miss. They just didn't draft very well. Let's do this, though. Send me a Cincinnati. Send me a New Jersey. 2 straight wins? No, we lost the second game. We lost the third game. We're 1-2 so far. The AHL season's complete. We're in the playoffs. Won game number 4. Lost game number... Oh, man, we lost 2 in a row. Team. Losing to the New Jersey Devils. We just couldn't quite do it. Went out there, first round bounce. 101 points. Very solid season. Just couldn't get past the New Jersey Devils. And it was the Ottawa Senators that won the Cup. I was wondering if it was the New Jersey Devils we couldn't get past that win that Stanley Cup. They didn't. Next question is, did Corey Perry take home any hardware? I don't know if anybody else on our team was eligible to take any hardware home, but I do feel like Corey Perry may have had a chance with those 80 points. We'll go over here and we'll slide and find out real quick. Player awards, we look at the Art Ross going to Steven Stamkos on the San Jose Sharks. Oh, don't even get the Sharks going. They already got Carlson. Imagine Stamkos sliding on over there. The Hart Memorial Stamkos. The Norris went to Tyson Barrie. Okay. The Bing went to Phil Kessel and Stamkos over there. They were just having a party. Sechnikov was over there getting a Calder. They were stacked. The Smythe went to Doobie. The trophy of Vezina went to Matt Murray. And then Corey Crawford got the Jennings. Okay. Adam Larson, the Mill Masterton. How about that? The Mill Masterton. Or as they like to say here, the Bill Masterton. And then Franklin J. Selke went to Kopitar and Stamkos with the Ted. Maurice Richard, Nikita Kucherov, Montreal Canadiens. They would love to see some goal scoring over there in Montreal. They'll take Kucherov any day of the week, I'm sure. Otherwise, though, guys, if there's another video you want to see like this one, please do let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.